Let's bring in CBS News Chief Washington correspondent and host of Face the Nation, Bob Schieffer. 15% isn't very much to be applauding, I don't guess. Here's the question of the morning. You see this intensity, you see the numbers, better educated, they make more money than I think a lot of people believe. Will that end up translating into significant significant results come November?
Well, I would say this, Harry, and I think the most important thing about this poll is we now have some sense of just how large a group this is. I think it represents about 18% of the voting public. That is a force to be reckoned with, and it's something that both Democrats and Republicans have to pay attention to. The great fear of Republicans, establishment Republicans right now, is that this group will sort of break off and become a third party. And if they do that, of course, you may see what happened when Ross Perot siphoned off votes from George Bush and Bill Clinton, the Democrat, was elected. That's the problem for Republicans. For Democrats, this really gives you a picture. This is the core anti-Obama, anti-incumbent vote out there. We saw in this poll these people are to the right of Republicans, but they really don't like Barack Obama. They don't like his programs, and they like Congress even less. This is something that everybody's got to worry about if you're in politics and in office right now.
It's interesting because in the polling it says we're not really interested in a third party. I think they want to bring the Republican Party closer to where they are. But you bring up a very good point, because as much as they dislike the president, they dislike Congress even more. They're like, we've had it here.
Yeah, and I mean, I think you're going to see the impact of this. I think one thing the polls also show, I mean, this is not just a bunch of yahoos who make a lot of noise. We're seeing they're actually more educated than Americans in general. These are people who seem to have a legitimate anger building, where a lot of people, you know, right now are saying the country is moving in the wrong direction and they're disappointed and so forth. These people are angry, and I think that is the thing that both parties have to worry about. There's an intensity here that could spread, movements like this spread. We don't know yet where this is going, but it's something, Harry, both parties, and incumbents especially, are going to have to deal with and recognize.
There you go. Attention will be paid. Bob Schieffer, thank you very much.
You bet.
All right.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.